Making their way down the ramp, please clear the course. We'll see 16 individuals. $75,900 up for grabs for the individual competition today as we continue our Major League show jumping action in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring. The course measured at 490 meters with the time allowed set at 79 seconds. Will be numbered 1 through 13. 3 doubles over the course, 16 efforts in total. Under the arch to get us underway, it's Hallie Grimes' show first in the individual competition this afternoon. Hallie Grimes for Can We Keep It LLC in Houston, Texas, our first of 16 for the individual competition aboard a Marguerite de Mariposa. Final fence down is the front rail at 13 for Hallie Grimes and Marguerite de Mariposa, 69.66. The reference time comfortably within the 79 there. Fourth, the final fence for Hallie Grimes in the Can We Keep It LLC entry, Marguerite de Mariposa. Stella Wasserman receiving permission to mount in the ring, and Stella, the owner of her mount for the individual competition, Camille Venet Langvater. Stella and Camille winning a combination from our first 5-star class of the week here in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring, second of 16 combinations to show for the individual competition. 79 and 19. It's 1 on the clock for Stella Wasserman and Camille Van at Langvater, just over the time allowed, just under 0.2 of a second. Switzerland's Bia Mandley now, Amiro BZ, our third on course for the individual competition. Great rope partners entry for the Swiss rider.
Channel, and then you'll know which one to go up and down with. I think he's on guess. So Steven is on.
$70.92. It's just the 4 at number 10, knockdown at the Cabana Coast Vertical for Bia Mandley and the Grant Rope Partners entry, Amiro BZ. Best effort from the first to 3, a single time fault coming from Stella Wasserman with Camille Van at Langvater at 79.19. Ashley Vogel fourth to show in the individual competition this afternoon with her own series of Van at Mershoff. $72.75 with 4 at number 9 for Ashley Vogel and series Van at Mershoff. None clear through the first 4. It's Argentina's Thomas Joffrey up next. Fifth combination to show Argentina's Thomas Joffrey with Stellium Sport Horses entry Equine America Grandino H. Best effort so far, a single time fault coming from Stella Wasserman and Camille. For B of the Swan double for Thomas Joffrey with Equine America Grandino H. The time 76.62. So sounding for Chloe Reed and Lewis P. Live Oak Plantation entry for the U.S. rider as our sixth to go in the individual competition this afternoon. A score of 1, time 79.19, best effort so far. $78.88. It's 4 at number 3. The Major League Show jumping vertical down for Chloe Reed and Lewis P. Ten still to go for the individual competition. It's Caroline Mawini and Bakara Darshan Foss as the 7th combination on course. Our first clear round coming from Caroline Mulwiney with Bakara Darshan Falsa 78-43 for Caroline and Bakara. Our best effort only clear through the first 7 in the individual phase of competition here this afternoon. Stella Wasserman on a single time fault with Camille sits in second. Hallie Grimes fastest 4 with Marguerite Mariposa in third. Lacey Gilbertson of Lake Forest, Illinois, and Carlin Van Vinnehoff are 8th of 16 expected for the individual competition. 13-year-old Belgian warm blood owned by Seabrook LLC. (78-12) and clear for Lacey Gilbertson with Carlin Van Vinnehoff, about 0.3 of a second faster than Caroline Mulwiney with Bakara Darshan False as Lacey moves into the lead with the Seabrook LLC entry. Lacey Gilbertson, Caroline Mulwiney are only 2 clear so far. Stella Wasserman on a single time fault sits in third. It's Spencer Britton now. It's Stickan 4. U.S. rider from Westlake, Texas, and an 11-year-old Hanoverian owned by Pernilla Ammon as our 9th of 16. Leading time is 78-12. Clear round and a new leader, Spencer Britton with Pernilla Emmons-Stacan for the time 76.56. As Spencer moves to the front of the pack, Lacey Gilbert's now in second with Carlin Van Vinnehoff, and it's Caroline Mooney in third with Bacarda Darshan Foss. 7 still remaining in the individual competition. Jacob Pope and an Ash Atkinson entry up next. Incento Esse. .73 seconds flat for Jacob Pope and Incento S.A. The knockdown's coming at 9 and 12A for Jacob with the Ash Atkinson entry. Kathleen Driscoll now with Flotilla, a 12-year-old owned by Don Stewart. 11th of 16, leading time at 76.56 up by Spencer Britton and Stacan 4. .67.52, and that is 9 seconds faster than the previous leading time as Kathleen Driscoll and Flotilla now take the lead in the individual competition. Spencer Britton in second with Stacan 4, Lacey Gilberts and Carlin Van Vinnehoff currently third with 5 still to show. Aaron Ballard aboard Norcotique van het Dingenhof. Early VDL, the sire of the 10-year-old Belgian Warmblood, owned by Elon Furter. 12th of 16, time to beat at 67.52. Eight A, 12A, the two knockdowns for Aaron Ballard with Norcotique. 68-37 the time, 8 the score. Delaney Flynn aboard a Cassinia. First of four still to go in the individual section of competition here this afternoon. 9-year-old Holsteiner by Casalito on about Windsor Show Stables for Delaney. Time to beat a 67.52. $77.34 with a score of 12 for Delaney Flynn and Cassinia. $67.52 leading time. Kathleen Driscoll on top with Flotilla. Spencer Britton in second with Stakam for Lacey Gilbertson in third with Carlin Van Vinnehoff. Samantha Schaefer for Bonchance, Westminster, Maryland, with the 9-year-old about Douglas James Bond HX. Away with the hand, Samantha Schaefer will retire aboard James Bond HX. First of two still to go. Ireland's Richie Maloney with Roxy Music, Equanimity LLC entry. 15-year-old Irish sport horse by Ars Vivendi. Leading time still at 67.50, two set by Kathleen Driscoll and Flotilla. Richie Maloney retires with Roxy Music. Caitlin Campbell and Castlefield Cornelius will be our final for the individual section of competition this afternoon. 12-year-old Oldenburg by Cornetto Belinsky, owned by SWS Training. Sales to Temecula, California. Caitlin Campbell, Castlefield Cornelius. For 12A for Caitlin Campbell and Castlefield Cornelius, the time 76:23. It wraps up the individual section of the Major League Show Jumping competition this afternoon. Best time so far coming from Kathleen Driscoll with Don Stewart's Flotilla at 67.52. Spencer Britton, second best effort at 76.56 and clear aboard Stacan 4. Lacey Gilbertson at 78.12. Carlin Vanta Vinahoff currently third overall. We will send in the equipment and refresh our riding surface as we prepare for the team competition up next on our schedule here in the Turtle Creek Casino International Ring.